Hold up. Just making sure I didn't lose any size before I compete against the Mech in the gym next week in Cancun. We still look good. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. How's it going? Jacob Rothenberg here, your main man when it comes to Kindle self-publishing. What I want to talk about today is simply my earnings report for the month of August. This is not just to brag about how I grossed $5,000 in revenue for my Amazon business, but also to seriously give you an overall blueprint, pun saying in there, of what I'm going through to succeed with my business. And I'll also identify weaknesses in my business because there's actually some huge holes with how I run things as far as where my money comes from, how I monetize my content, my products. And with that, there's also a lot of opportunity to really make far more than $5,000 a month. It was an absolute crazy month for me. It's more than I've ever made, even in terms of profit on Amazon, even past my December 2017 holiday earnings. So really fortunate, really grateful that things came out really well for August. And I really think things will keep on moving upwards and trend towards making $10,000 a month, $15,000 a month. I have all the knowledge, the skill sets, and the mentality needed to do it. Now it's just a matter of producing the content necessary to make it all happen. Because I took a break for a while, now I'm back, and now I'm taking names and kicking ass. So without further ado, $5,000 in August. So how does that break down? So for paperback and ebook earnings, I took the screenshot through AK Report. With paperback, I made a total gross of $4,428.96. What really helped me hit this number was yesterday's earnings of $222, mostly from paperback. So that was a really lucky boost that I got there. Just was able to pull it out right at the end of the month. And this is actually from today for September. Kind of a little slower start than what I'd like, but hey, can't complain about making $76 passively, right? So that's cool. So yeah, over nearly $4,500 from paperback alone for August. With ebook, including KENP for pages read, made only $262.74. Guys, it's no secret what I emphasize on. I'm a paperback guy. I love doing, first of all, keyword research solely for paperbacks. My entire knowledge base is mostly around paperbacks and along with how to strategize for certain popular niches and topics. That's what I like to work with. And I'll explain why in a bit too, in case you're newer to Amazon publishing. So with paperback and ebook combined, my overall earnings were $4,691.70 for August. Pretty cool, right? I think so. Now with that, here's my general strategy with how I run things for both paperback and ebook. Like I was just mentioning, my keyword research solely relies on paperback rankings for decisions on what I want to publish for. So I hardly ever really look at ebook rankings. There are a ton of titles where the paperback rankings will be really good and then the ebook rankings are shit. Okay, so if I do my criteria solely off of ebook rankings, I'm going to miss out on those paperbacks, and that doesn't make sense, right? Now, why doesn't that make sense? Bullet point number 2. Hey, I'm able to sell paperbacks at higher range list prices for royalties than I can with ebooks. Like, I can very easily list a paperback for $20, and as such, make a much higher royalty than what I can with a $2.99 ebook. So that's what I focus on. I'm focused on more so higher royalties and getting a decent amount of volume than playing the game of $2 royalties with a hell of a lot of volume. Because volume in terms of sales is probably the hardest thing to achieve with Amazon self-publishing and possibly other e-commerce biz-op models. But instead of focusing or solely relying on a super amount of traffic, if you can just harness a higher royalty per sale, that right there will make a huge difference in how much you earn on Amazon. So yeah, it's no secret I have higher price content for paperbacks. People buy it, and that's why I make my money. I don't sell thousands of copies of books. I sell a few hundred, and that's how I make my money through paperbacks. No secret there. So as such, yeah, the ebook business, the ebook segment of my business is non-existent. I don't focus on it. I don't research for keywords that have good or even really good ebook rankings. If they do and they have a good paperback ranking, then I'm looking more so at the paperback once again, and getting ebook sales is just icing on the cake for me. So with that, again, I'm not interested in even maximizing my ebook earnings. I just don't see the point, unless I'm doing bundles and a lot of bundles, where I could be making, you know, like $4 or $5 royalties on a bundle, which is actually pretty decent. But if I can make $17, $20 a royalty for paperback, I'm going to be selling paperbacks for a long time. Okay? Pretty cut and dry there. I'm just telling you straight how it is with me. Now for audiobooks, this is huge. Well, in a way. So, for the month of August, I want to give a quick disclaimer. Sales reporting on Audible is delayed by a few days, so the final sales unit count is still yet to be determined for August. But for the month thus far, I have a report of 160 units sold. Now, I don't have a breakdown of my books, of how many earned how much per royalty. I can tell you quite candidly, a good amount of my sales come from a bundle that makes me $4 per royalty. I did the math myself. I'm just giving you a conservative estimate that I've made at least $320 from audiobooks. Now, why I say this is huge, because actually my earnings are shit. My earnings are not acceptable for just not even running the business that I am. But for, I'm not saying I'm a guru or anything with audio, but I have a lot of book knowledge, a lot of theoretical knowledge on how to do well with audiobooks. I'm not taking action. I haven't taken the action yet to really succeed well with audiobooks. And I just, there's no excuse. I just need to get off my ass and make it happen. So yeah, audiobook sales are by far the weakest component of my business. This is a segment of business I could easily see making at least $3,000, if not $5,000 per month, easily. All that it takes is, again, just getting off my butt and, you know, producing the content necessary to make those numbers happen. We know what publishing is, especially with audiobooks. It's a numbers game. So the more products you have, likely the more you're going to sell. And so with that, I know what niches do convert relatively well on audiobook. I know that I need to publish longer books. I already have been. And with that, do bundle offers. Now it's just multiplying what I know and what I've produced thus far and scaling it out to somewhere, to some point that really makes a lot of money through audio. That's just the way it is. So that's something I can improve on that'll take my business immediately from $5,000 a month to $10,000 a month. I really believe it's audiobook that's going to do it for me. So what I've reported thus far is my gross revenue for August. I would be lying to you if I said I profited or made $5,000 for August. In reality, I made $4,000, okay? So I had to spend $1,000 to gross $5,000 essentially. Don't hate on me, okay? I'm sorry. I had to spend $1,000 to make $5,000. I'm sorry, Justin. Just the kind of guy I am. Spend 5, make 5. Ooh, no skill. Okay? So yeah, I spend on marketing and it gives me great results. The $1,000 that I did spend was on solely marketing on Amazon marketing services for ads. And if you can believe this, I spent $1,000 mostly for one keyword, where my average cost per click is $1 even. So a lot of people have an average cost per click of 15, 20 cents. I'm putting out $1 per click to shut out other bidders. Reason being, I'm in a keyword where I can charge more for my book, for my bundle, for my content, compared to everyone else. And so I make a higher royalty. I can afford the campaign of $1 cost per click compared to the others who might be selling their paperback for $8. They can't charge, $1 per click on their account on their bank account for these clicks. Okay, that campaign would run them dry real fast. So that's a strategy and innovation I came up with myself. Like, aha, I'm working with a bunch of broke ass motherfuckers here. Let's rob them dry, you know. And so, hey, if I can produce a higher royalty book that is profitable for my ad campaign, why don't we also take out everyone that could be unprofitable and competing with me for a sponsored listing? So I'm already telling you how I make my money. Just read in between the blanks, okay? I'm using Amazon Marketing Services for the #1 spot of a very good keyword. No one can compete with me on it. I have the best book on it, and people buy it from me. Simple as that. And last, I'm coming up with a strategy for AMS. I'm calling it Triforce, like from Zelda. You got, the ultimate relic that's gonna like wipe out the entire world if it's in your possession. All right, it's a strategy for AMS that I've only shared with Emeka thus far and one other top publisher. Emeka has seen it, and he said it's pretty much uncounterable by any publisher who I use it against. Like, if I'm using this on a keyword on AMS, you have no chance of making money against me for a keyword. So it's something I still need to experiment with and fine-hone, because the way it is now, I might be overspending setting it up. But we've seen a variation of it run for the keyword I'm doing now. Most of it was on the $1,000 spent, and it works really well in keeping competitors out of my market for a keyword. I'll work on that, and I'll share that later on once I get it more down pat. And yeah, I really believe this is going to be one of my biggest contributions thus far to self-publishing innovations. Because guys, it's not a science, it's an art. So yeah, plans going forward with my business is, hey, I'm already really good at producing paperbacks and making money off of paperbacks. I'm going to keep that going. Why would I want to start from scratch with ebooks? I'm doing really well with paperbacks. I'm going to keep producing paperbacks and make more money. Likewise, I'm going to meet with the Mickelson twins next week in Cancun, Rasmus and Christian. I know they're making at least $8,000 off of ACX despite not touching it for 5 months. Okay? 5 months of not doing anything with their business, and it's still making them $8,000 monthly. I'm going to be on my way up, know what I'm saying, with those earnings. So I'll be talking with them, getting some ideas, and maybe exchanging some info that I know about Amazon. And, hey, let's level each other up, you know what I'm saying? And with that, I'm going to perfect the Triforce. I think this is something, once I'm done by December, where I can have my first $20,000 a month. I'm already calling the shot on a $20,000 a month before I even hit $10,000. That's how confident I am that this is a really good, really, really, really good tactic that I have to fine-hone. And also, not something that I've been open about yet. I've actually started a new second Amazon account using my LLC. So I own my own company, mostly for Amazon. I've decided that I am to the point where I'm making enough money that I need to mitigate some of the risk with possibility of my first account getting suspended or banned. If it ever happens one day, the show must go on, right? So this account that I have set up until now, my original account, it has what I have with making $5,000 for August. And from this point, I've got already a couple new books up on my second account. I'm going to be putting all my other new content on this second account and get that ramped up and going. So that way I'm kind of spread out. So if we cut one head of the hydra of my business, if my first account ever goes down one day, the second one is up and running, and hopefully it'll be at a point where the second one makes enough money to where the first one won't really harm me. So that's going to be really cool. So big news about the Elite Keyword Mastermind. It is going super well with my program. Heads up, the price is going up after September 9th, after I return from Cancun. You have to lock in your subscription now. So, ladies and gents, if you've thought about signing up for my program, the Keyword Mastermind, where I handpick profitable keywords for you to publish for, where I teach you how to find keywords really damn fast. I have successful students, John Jordan, Melissa, few others who are doing really well. I've just seen them make so much progress with how well their keyword research is doing, and hey, how much money they're making. So it's to a point where I believe this course needs to be charging more. So what I'll do for you, if you sign up now and subscribe, you get to save your subscription fee for lifetime. It will never raise so long as you don't leave the program. So let's say you join now, it's $67 a month. You will keep that rate of $67 a month for as long as you're in the course. Now, what it's going to be after September 9th, you don't want to find out, but you got to sign up now if you're thinking about it. Let's pull the trigger. Let's get you going. I'm going to have my first keyword in September up tomorrow. Let's get some money going for you. So along with that, yeah, you're going to have one-on-one access to me for help. So I'm going to make sure you're going to make not only your money back with your subscription, but I'll make damn sure you're making money from Amazon, because that's what this is all about, right? Like sharing the knowledge, helping you, getting you to where you want to be, whether it's you wanting some extra side income, whether you want to like pay off your monthly car payment, your mortgage, maybe you want to quit your job. It's all possible. It's definitely all possible with Amazon, but you got to take action, okay? Part of that too is just, join up with someone who knows what they're doing. Join the course that I've got. Link is below if you're interested. Let's get going now. Let's do this now, and we're going to work together and do really well on Amazon, okay? So join now. Guys, hope you like this video. I plan on doing more earning reports. Whether I do more or do less, I'll be completely transparent with you in terms of earnings and just give you the lowdown of how it's going for me and how other ideas and concepts might rub off on you for you to grasp and pick up. So like this video if you unlike it. If you dislike it, I know some of you are because you're all haters who are broke, but that's okay. Otherwise, leave me a comment and I will see you later. Bye.